In the Orlando area today, it did not take long to find pedestrians braving our most dangerous roads outside of crosswalks. We caught Don Ekus doing it on Colonial Drive.
If you abide by the rules, use the crosswalks and stuff, which I just did not do.
I saw that.
The study, called Dangerous by Design, points out that while neither automobile or pedestrian traffic have increased significantly, the number of deaths from the dangerous combination % in 10 years. Over the last decade, nearly all of Central Florida ranks highest in what's referred to as the Pedestrian Danger Index. Do you feel like it's dangerous?
Not really.
It doesn't surprise me. It's very scary out here. I've seen people get hit on their skateboards all the time, on their bikes.
Edward Henry skateboards around downtown Orlando, where we found bikers and pedestrians cross just about anywhere they want.
You have to be 100% always adapted to your surroundings, or you might get hit by anything.
In the study of the top 10 danger zones, 8 are in Florida. The top 3 are all Central Florida, including Orlando, Daytona Beach, and the Space Coast. Some believe distractions for Florida drivers are the key factor.
There's a lot more people on their phones and stuff not paying attention.
See a guy there doing the right thing, waiting to cross that crosswalk properly. This study found, by the way, 13 pedestrians a day die on our roads nationwide. And the study, to put this in perspective, compared it to this. That basically is the same thing as a jumbo jetliner filled with passengers crashing every single month, where every passenger on that dies. So that sort of puts it in perspective. Of course, the pedestrian accidents don't get nearly as much attention. Reporting live in Orlando, Steve Barrett, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Now, California had significantly more pedestrian deaths than Florida between 2008 and 2017, but the study used a combination of factors to declare the majority of Florida metro areas as the worst, including population size and how many of those people claim that walk to work. In fact, it's not just Central Florida. The study found that all of Florida is worse than most states in America. As you can see, nearly every major Florida metro area is listed in the study's top 15 worst communities for pedestrians.
Now, the study blamed the design of our roads as one of the main reasons an increasing number of pedestrians are being killed.
And with the Orlando area topping that list, Channel 9's Sarah Beth Ackerman spoke with the city's director of transportation to try to change this.
We saw the same thing Steve Barrett saw today on different streets. Drivers going way too fast and walkers skipping the crosswalks to dart through the middle of Cimarron Boulevard. Ashley Huvner works in downtown Orlando. Most days she walks to grab lunch.
I always wait for the crosswalk, and I usually stand back just a little bit just because, you know, we have all types of workers here in Orlando, people working third shift and things, and may not always be alert, maybe texting and driving.
She's also seen the problem while being behind the wheel.
I've experienced people just running across a 3-lane highway on Colonial, and that is clearly not safe.
Orlando's transportation director Billy Hadaway says we have 2 major problems. The first is our streets are designed for speed rather than safety. The second comes down to distracted people behind the wheel or on foot.
As an example, we know that Cimarron is a challenge. Those wide, higher speed corridors are going to be specifically very difficult to fix, because people will not slow down.
We asked what's being done to fix the problem. He points to funding from Orlando Stops, which is a red light camera program. The city plans on putting that money directly into safety. Also, a city campaign called Vision Zero was just rolled out. Right now, researchers will be watching the top dangerous corridors within Central Florida to see how they can adjust our roads. Also, Orlando police officers will be out on the streets each month to push education and enforcement. The ultimate goal for this plan is to eliminate traffic fatalities and serious injuries by 2040. Reporting in Orlando, I'm Sarah Beth Ackerman, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Now, the group that did this study mined through a decade of data on deadly pedestrian accidents. And we put together an interactive map showing all the pedestrian accidents during that period so you can see when and where they've happened, maybe in your area, your neighborhood, your commute. And you can look for that story on WFTV.com.